So an update in terms of what is happening elsewhere. The underground bracket has currently been has started now at this point. Eloria is taking on Yoshi Bowser in the first round of that underground tournament. Obviously, once you lose down there, you are out for good, so we're just waiting results from that. The winner of that match will face off against Penzo in the underground round 2. Meanwhile, I think Yam and Encha are fighting each other in that second round. Anyway, that will advance. And to whoever loses against Yätta and Iceman, which I do believe is about to come up. Back to the not fighting part as we gear up for semi-final number 2. And it's happening thick and fast here. I'm actually just going to mute that one for the time being because the names change so quickly. It's just you know we may as well. So it's still the semi-final. Remember, it is still best of 3. So yeah, next up is indeed Yätta versus Iceman. There we go. We're waiting to see what those stages are going to be. We are playing on Temple, so I'm just going to quickly update that. They are very good. I will tell you right now, the ARMS community is very good when it comes to getting their stages picked. They're just straight up in there. It's really nice to see, so it's little to no time waiting, which is always nice. It's just from my side, so I do apologize. Iceman coming in once again with that Twintelle, and Yätta coming in with the Ribbon Girl. Always nice to see Ribbon representing. And out that Popper and the Toaster. Meanwhile, Iceman, you guessed it, going to run a Coolerang. And actually going to run a Hydra here against the Ribbon Girl. Try and neutralize that double jump that the Ribbon does have. Ready, Yätta putting on a lot of pressure on Iceman, not allowing them to really get into a decent position, let alone have anything charged up to deal that good, tasty damage. Sticking towards that center stage as well, so Yätta on a roll already with rush available. It's just how quick Ribbon is. The second she starts doing her jumps as well, you have to be so careful to try and telegraph them. I'm trying to use that slowdown ability that Twintelle does possess, but so far not really doing them any favors at the moment as they find themselves in critical condition. And he does manage to force Yätta away again, but Yatta's taking minimal damage here, so they're doing an incredible job here. Being able to telegraph everything that Iceman is doing. Just can't quite land the blows that they need to. A little bit more of a tap, and Iceman finally starting to back Ribbon into a corner where they can not really do much, but again, forcing the error again from Iceman. Freeze themselves in the process. With 15 seconds to go, Iceman has got to land, well, won't land anything unfortunately because they just go straight down. And Yatta's pressure, despite being in a corner, was just able to just force their way out of it. It looks like they're playing quick, and it's probably because they are, but unfortunately a mistake this time round. Fired off rush too soon. Iceman was in a good position to avoid and follow in with a rush of their own. It's not good for Yätta, but if their performance is anything like the first point, it should be okay. Iceman with that Chiller and the Hydra, and obviously Yätta sticking with their guns as well. The Hydra finally coming into play. 3 vertical prongs to just clip in Ribbon Girl every now and then. Arms slightly weak on that right side, but it fades away. Both participants with their rushes available, and for Iceman, it's really a case of when do you want to try and use this to save yourself. Managed to get the freeze and then the follow-up Hydra, so Ribbon Girl taking a lot more damage this point than they did in the first one. So Iceman very nicely learning, gonna get a solid 320 and puts Ribbon into critical condition, but knowing full well that they could still go down to a follow-up rush from Yätta. Actually gets another clip with the Hydra. One more punch will do it, and it does do that, and Iceman came back into this match nicely. The Hydra was finally able to start working. Yätta couldn't quite get the turn of it. It does mean that they do start with rush already available, so Iceman will try and prolong this as much as possible in order to get their rush back, but Yätta, it's a question of when do you decide to pop this? Actually gets a decent grab in. Flings Iceman into the corner. Will they try and set up for a rush? No, try to go. No! Oh, that was completely wrong from Yätta. Went for the grab, missed it, went for the rush, and Iceman unfortunately was already ready to do a follow-up punch to stop it. Oh, that was not what they needed. And Iceman is very much back on terms in this match, in this set. Has rush available to them. They're still being caught out by the Toaster. Let's get another uncharged shot in. Both players have rush, so Yätta got the rush back very, very quickly. But again, isn't really able to deal any damage with the rush at all this time. The first one was fully stopped, the second one was blocked. And Iceman has a rush in hand and has forced Ribbon into the corner. Critical damage. As Yätta dances around, they need to get into a position. I think they fluffed it. No, they didn't fluff it! Somehow, Iceman managed to double back in time to connect with the rush. Both participants in critical condition. Iceman with a slight advantage, but again knocked back by Ribbon. A punch or a grab might do it for either player here. As we approach the last 10 seconds, it's anyone's game, and it actually goes to Ribbon in the end. Oh, what a start that was. That was too close. Way too close. But in the end, Yätta will take the point. Oh my word. The second the 10-second warning starts, all bets are off, because it's like, you know that you have to land something in those 10 seconds. And you just saw both participants just immediately start flinging left, right and center. It was just, you just didn't know who was actually going to land it first, and it went to Yätta in the end. But what a close match that was. And that bodes well for this set, doesn't it? We have just been told we are going to go to Buster Beach. Both participants are ready. Both participants sticking with their characters of choice. So more Twintelle v Ribbon Girl shenanigans. And it looks like the arms are going to stay the same. We are going to see the Hydra again. No, we're going to see double chill from Twintelle. Yes, we are. Meanwhile, Yätta switched out as well. Yätta switched to the tri-bolt. Gonna stick with the Toaster at the very least. So three punchy gloves and one bolty boy. So far, health is as even as it can be. Oh, nicely done. Got the chilled punch in. Had a little bit of a tap as well, and managing to just about stall through that, but caught out by another frozen punch. Iceman with rush available. Yätta finally gets it as well, and Yatta's gonna follow up. Nicely done there. Saw that little bit of a stun that Iceman got, and Yätta saw that opportunity to follow up immediately for that rush, and Iceman now gonna return the favor for tasty 270 as well, and it's actually Ribbon Girl who once again goes into critical first. A little tap hit Iceman into it as well, but one more hit here, and that will be the first point, or will it? Twintelle lost it by the smallest of centimeters last time around. They don't want to do it again. Surely not. Just who's gonna land this first punch first? It's actually gonna be Ribbon again! Twintelle managed to have the advantage and then lose it again. Oh, that is unfortunate. Ribbon Girl starts with rush already available, went in for a grab and actually connected. The Mad Lass actually landed a grab at the first second of the match and gets a follow-up rush as well, 220. Iceman with rush available, and Yätta just gonna dance around as much as possible because that's what Ribbon Girl does best. Hydra Chiller combination just not quite working at the moment. The grab missing. So did the bolt at the very least. Well, the bolt was blocked more than missed. Another solid hit from Yätta. Iceman has just find themselves in a world of trouble here. And try and go for the rush, and Ribbon almost telegraphed it, but not quite. Gets caught in it, 270. But still a lot of work to do. The grab slowed down, just allowed Iceman to get into a slightly better position, or at least hit with that follow-up. But now Yätta has a rush in hand, only just pinging past the health mark and actually now being forced into that corner, being kept as far away as possible as Iceman can try and charge up for another rush. Rip and Go gonna come up incredibly close, and this is gonna be a KO. There's nothing Iceman can do, and Yätta's advancing in to winners final, 2-0 in the end. Well, that was unfortunate. Iceman just tried to do everything they could, but it just wasn't enough, and Yätta will advance to winners final.